this is a follow-up from last week's video. Last week's video you would have seen by now, hopefully, where we broke down in the van. We had a rattle, a diesel rattle. Oh, we thought it was a diesel rattle.
We didn't get very far.
I can't believe we didn't bring any sun cream. Not even like factor 8.
We got about 40 miles before it started rattling. Anyway, go back and watch last week's video if you haven't seen it. Long story short, we're now vanless in the train station. And
we had to get a bus from the middle of nowhere because there was no taxis available. We were in the middle of nowhere.
Where we got the engine built for the van, we had a full engine rebuild. Where we got it built is in the middle of nowhere, literally in the middle of nowhere. And we had to get a bus in the middle of nowhere into the local town. And now we're in the station in Norfolk, in the middle of the town. And the train's delayed. Actually, we were trying to get a train back to London, and the train back to London was cancelled. Yeah. And they're only taking trains to Ipswich. So unfortunately, we can't get home. So we're off to Norwich now to stay in a B&B or like a hostel, Premier Inn. But anyway, just to give you an update on the van. So basically, Brian, who's building the engine, thanks to him, he's taken the van back. He did ask me to take the engine back, but I said that's not possible because we've spent so much putting the van's engine back in. He listened to the engine, and he's obviously going to honour his work. And thank you to him again and his company. That, you know, it might need to be rebuilt again. It's over to him now, and we've got to wait. He can't look at it for at least a week. He's obviously busy, which is understandable.
We're just a bit, again, we keep saying devastated, but it is true. We feel like we've given so much energy, money, time, effort. I mean, it's a lot. And, you know, getting to this point where we've spent so much, invested so much.
We haven't even started the conversion yet, apart from the windows.
We have started, but we haven't gotten very far. And it's like, we want to be on the road, but the van's just not there. It's not there yet. And
yeah, we've definitely been dealt a bit of an unlucky card. How are you feeling?
I'm tired. I feel like I need a holiday now. A vanless holiday for now.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being with us in this crazy journey.
Some people are here for the chaos. We know who you are.
Yeah. What about you? Are you experiencing a lot of setbacks like we are? Tell us in the comments. 2 minutes away from the station.
We're staying in a place called Station Hotel. Come and see the room. What's it going to be like?
So it's a 3-star hotel, but we have to give it a 5-star hotel somehow. And find the best places possible.
We've just walked in and it stinks of cigarettes.
So the lady was very nice, and she said she was going to give me a code to go in. So self-check-in, that's good.
We're giving it a 5-star.
5 stars. So we're going to find all the reasons why this is a 5-star hotel. All right?
Okay. Cool. We get a free weight on the floor.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's an obstacle. That should not be there, especially because I moved it to the side. It was an obstacle when we came in.
Amazing carpets.
2, 1, 2, 3, 12.
Can Jenny get in?
No, probably not.
See first. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, but then she just has.
Turn. Let's see.
2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Maybe there's a code. We just found it. It's here on the door. Where is it? Trying to get in. We can't get in. No. There we go. It's working now. Cool. Come in. Wow. This looks nice, actually. You've got everything that you need, I think.
Toilet and a basin.
A shower. Shower. That's all right.
It'll do.
Yeah, it's got the basics. It's quite spacious. Come in. Welcome. We've got
a chair.
We've got a chair. We've got a lovely bed, double bed. That's better than a blow-up bed. That's where we're staying at the moment.
It's got to be a 5-star.
It's got to be. Oh, look, and we've got some hearts. That's so cute. I love this. I love a good heart. That's cute.
That's 5-star.
Yeah, and everything looks clean. We've got one towel, not two, so we're gonna have to share the towel. Oh no, there is one there. Is that a second towel? Yeah. We've got a wardrobe.
That's a 5-star.
We've got a kettle as well.
A what?
A kettle. You'll like that. Show me the kettle.
That's a 5-star kettle. How many tea bags? How many tea bags? Right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, is there 5 milks? Let's have a look. 1, 2. Oh, what? 3, 4. I don't think they're counted.
Yeah, but you're not
Well,
gonna have all that.
No, but it's the point. Like, obviously, you've got 4 is that hot chocolate? It's coffee. So 4 coffees, 5 tea bags, and 4 milks. So they count the coffee and they count the milk, but they don't count the tea bag. Have we got 4 sugars? Yep, 5 sugars.
Everything seems fairly clean. Upon inspection, it's mostly clean. So yeah.
We'll have to wait and see how long it takes for the van to be done. And then what? What are we going to do then?
Back in Norwich for a month. No.
We're not staying here until it's done. Obviously, we're going to go back to London, but I don't know.
We have to make a plan because obviously we need to make a temporary plan.
We can't stay in a hotel every day.
And it's going to be very expensive to stay in a hotel every day.
Especially a 5-star one like this one.
Exactly, there you go.
For those of you interested, it's £60 for a night. No? How much was it?
It was £40.
£40, so it's £40 to stay here tonight.
Actually, we should have shown them. There was one in this that we stayed in. It was a B&B, not a hotel. Nice B&B that we stayed in this. Strength. We should have shown you guys that one.
That's
but
in the last week's video.
I know,
only
but we
the
didn't
outside.
show the whole thing.
Only the outside and the doggy.
Yeah, we've got
Rocky.
Rocky, Breakfast, Paul, Patricia, all the team at Strength were very, very nice and kind.
Patricia follows us.
Exactly. Hi, Patricia. But we just didn't get to highlight that one, unfortunately. We didn't think because we were so worried about the van and getting it on the road.
What van?
Exactly.
Let's see how comfortable the bed is. Yep, definitely a 5-star. We'll see you in the morning.
We got woken up by this alarm. We don't know if it's a drill or what, but yeah, we need to go up. It's
2 o'clock
2 o'clock in the morning. We're standing outside with all the other residents, just wondering what's happened. 2 a.m. in the morning.
As you can see, the roads are pretty much empty, and this is Norwich city centre at 2 a.m. in the morning.
We're just back in our room, and apparently it was a false alarm, but yeah, so much for a good night's sleep. Ryan was about to drift off.
They said apparently it's room 18 smoking. I mean, that's just waking the whole building up.
2 a.m.
2 o'clock in the morning with that alarm. Oh, come on. And good morning, everyone. We are up and ready for the day.
So the shower curtain came down very, very easily. So we've had a very, very rough night. Yeah, the reason why we decided to stay in the hotel in the first place was because we thought we couldn't get home yesterday because the trains were cancelled and delayed and there was a signalling problem. Not great night of sleep where you're being waken up by an alarm. Everything's noisy. There were people talking yesterday. There was people smoking when we came in. Point is, and we're still very worried about the van. We're still worried about what could happen. Are we even going to be able to travel in the van itself? Are we going to have to pay more money? Is it going to have more issues? There's just a lot of unknowns, and it's very, very difficult to sleep and to get a good night rest, like a deep sleep. Okay, we are off. We live in the hotel now. Hey, back to London. How are you feeling about getting back to London?
Well, I'm ready to get back to London, but I just don't know what we're doing with the rest of our lives. 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks, not knowing, exactly what's going on, what we're doing. Who knows?
Yeah. And indeed, the moment of truth. This is when we leave them a 5-star review for everything, and we are also adding a nice review.
So, just wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm thinking and how I'm feeling about. So basically, when we drop the van off, so every single day, we've got up early and we've gone to the van and we've done various bits in order to, push towards our conversion, mostly fixing the engine. Sorting the horn, sorting, various issues, little issues, and just taking time and sorting it out. Now, we've dropped the van off yesterday, and it's like, are we free? Like, what do you do with your time? Our whole life, our whole focus for the last at least 6 weeks, since we've had the engine back, 5 weeks since we've had the engine back, even before that, because we painted it before that. So I'd probably say 7 weeks, pretty much every single day, minus the odd day off here and there. But it's been about the van, and it's like, what do you do now?
No van.
Well, we're on our way to London, and we don't know when the van's coming back. But what exactly are we going to do with our time for the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Hopefully sleep and not worry about the van.
Yeah, I mean, there is the initial worrying about the van. I mean, it sort of feels like a bit like a baby or something. You drop your baby off, and it's like, well, what?
No, but it's been really. The thing is that the main issue is that we haven't been able to sleep properly because of all these problems.
Yeah,
because we've had problem after problem, and then we don't know how to fix something, and then we asked the experts, and then they all kept saying, "Oh, you need to take it back to the workshop in the first place." So now we've done that, but the worry is still there, and it's just it's very. It's like now we don't know what to do with ourselves. We need to make another plan. What's plan B?
We need to learn how to sleep for sure, and understand that it's now in Brian's hands. And thank you for Brian for honouring his commitment to fix it. It's over to him, so the worry's sort of off our hands at the moment. Hopefully, it should be MOT ready when we pick it up. Obviously, it doesn't stop you worrying and thinking about it and thinking, what can it be, what state it can be, anything, but obviously it's just difficult to relax. It might take a few days. We're going to take some time to look after a dog, I think, aren't we, at least, and maybe go to sort of Cornwall way or Devon or something along that, and try and relax for a bit.
Well, it's not just relaxing, but we also have other projects in our lives that we need to deal with. It's not just the van, it's not just the traveling, it's also, how we're making money online. We need to go back to work in a way, get some money together, because this van has taken everything, energy, money, time, everything.
Try and start to grow our Instagram, which is a dismal thing at the moment. We'll put a link up here for it. But
it's also, obviously, we are in this learning curve. It's what do other people want to see from our channels. We're doing as much as we can on YouTube, and we're trying to be as creative as possible. But it's also with Instagram and TikTok that every single platform is so different, and we haven't had the time or the energy or the bandwidth, nothing, to even think, okay, how can we give what people want from these platforms? We haven't had the chance to explore and so it's that learning curve. So
I've still got clothes on with oil on it, like paint and oil, and like, I feel like I haven't got any clothes that haven't got anything paint or oil on it at the moment. So we need to look for some clothes, definitely, and get down the gym and look after ourselves for a bit.